Hey everybody, welcome back to War Hospital, the feel-good game where everything goes great. Listen, there might have been a little bit extra caffeine this morning, that's all I'm saying. Had a great workout. People are dying in the background. What am I gonna do? Video's probably demonetized because I said the D word. It can only go up from here, let's be honest. We'll take a slight increase in cost there, even though we kind of want to stay away from those a bit. Shorter rehab. We have a whole bunch of things being built, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Really trying to like force some of these moves to happen. Shorter rehab there. So what do we need to concentrate on here? This next battle is like fine. We don't even see another one in the timeline at all. We're very close to completing the headquarters support. I'm tempted to maybe throw these in, but also it's like, well, this one I could sneak in to get slightly better there. That's going to take too long, and these others will probably take too long, so we'll just send them to HQ. See you later. Okay. So we're making our run for the end here.
Sir, new patient arrived.
Abort the surgery. Let's just, you know, just try it, guys.
Sir,
I'm just gonna
we lost this patient.
abort the surgery, although we might lose some. This got messed up. It doesn't look like this person's getting saved. Eh? Maybe? We'll see. Ooh, that's a good one. You don't see a lot of solid ones in the trauma ward, I find. We had one here too, but... Okay, how is the dressing station? You know what? It's good. Medic team here is a binge drinker. Gotta love that. He is composed though, so no judgment. Morale slightly increases when they work. Mm-hmm.
Sir, operation was successful.
I wouldn't mind them having some other failure conditions outside of just morale because, you know.
Sir, engineers reached the construction site.
It's kind of like oxygen inhalation. No, we'll do this. It's kind of just one of those things where you're like, I have no choice but to focus on morale. So if there's any perks or anything that makes my life easier so I don't have to go in and micromanage it, then yeah, I'm gonna generally take those. Okay, so we've made significant improvements here. Emergency measures, sending soldiers to the trenches before they're fully rehabilitated. Interesting. That's kind of fun. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is go into orthopedic lifts next, and then we'll go into some of these. Or maybe we'll do these first. What do we want to do? Chance of operation success, amount of supplies used. Okay, so that's going to increase amount of supplies used by 50%, decreases rehab time. Here, increases chances of simplifications by 100%, increases supplies by 25, which is lower, and decreases rehab by 25. This is just for the trauma ward, not our busiest ward. I think we can actually snag this as well. Okay. Let's go here, try to knock some of these out.
He's on the way.
All right. So we got 10 days. I'm not actually sure how many days I get through in an average episode. It's not a lot of days. That I know. That I know. Where do you belong? I guess probably here. Right? And this... I kind of like our new setup of putting people kind of all in the same shifts. So we'll put you on days. Everyone's going to be on days at the advanced dressing station. Mind you, we're going to have a fight right away, and it's kind of like, well, whatever. Cemetery, same thing. They can work at night just for theming. And yeah, I'm happy with that. Holy crap. Okay. Okay, so here is another combat. So since we have a lot of requisitions happening here, I'm gonna start loading this up aggressively. And you can see, like, this seems like pretty major. There's a long space in between.
Sir, operation was successful.
So let's work on it. We'll work on it early. Morale rises. Small cost change there.
Sir, operation was successful. Sir, doctor is starting a new...
Defensive positions!
Alright. I hope you guys don't mind that we're skipping these, because we've seen them. They're all the same. Steady hands. Now we can go... Operations go faster and they tire slower. Big benefits in both. Tire slower significantly lowers chance for complications. Just works more efficiently. I don't know what that means other than the subtext of saying it's not affected by negative trade effects. I think I'm just going to go faster operations, tires slower. Shorter rehab there.
There was a strong German push on the northwest side. Our forces retreated.
It's actually saying too few. So we're going to have to slam that. Let's go decrease cost.
There is good news too, sir.
Oh, what are my scouts doing? Absolutely nothing. They're evacuating villages. All right.
We launched a surprise attack in the east, pushing the German line back to the further river branch.
We finished a bunch of these.
So we lost the rest of the western distributory and the Lindes of the Vessus Lake. And regained only part of the eastern distributory? I don't think that was a
distributory.
fair trade,
I've never heard that term before. Okay, so now we've got a lot of things working for us here. Rations have been reduced significantly, the amount of food that is required. I did say I wanted to get into another scout team, but at this point, like, I mean, we do have 10 days left. I just don't know if that's my largest priority, you know?
Sir, doctor is starting a new shift.
Okay, advanced dressing. Back to 24 hours. See you later.
Sir, operation was successful.
Get him down here.
Sir, new patient.
Okay, I got serious deals here. This is expensive, but I need them. We need people back out on the front lines, so I've never seen it this full. Okay, we're back up to good already. Night shift is almost done. Our surgeon, beautiful, 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 beautiful. I could take morale here again, but I think we're good. We'll do practiced again.
Sir, medics are on the way.
Shift change. I'd like to put in like a custom
Sir,
horn.
Medics reached the casualty clearing station. Sir, patient is cured.
Okay, like none of these guys are like the longest rehabs of all time. To get out of here. Morale rises, yep. 2 more, and then I better get some hiring points here. All right, so leading the evacuation. Guided by a hunch, commander orders the scouts to check the other carts. It becomes apparent that nearly a third of them will break soon. Their axles are on the verge of breaking, and some of the cartwheels have visible fractures. The horses are in no better shape. Tired from pulling overloaded carts, the commander looks at his watch. The deadline draws near. We're gonna force the villagers to leave the broken carts. Nah, we won't. We'll do this.
Sir, Scouts unit has started a new mission.
We'll salvage. Okay, I got a guy out here. Where are you? Max Bradbury. Advanced dressing station? I mean, that's what you're doing, so sure. All right, one more. There we go. Platoon of soldiers sent. So we actually did get staff points. Now this is another... now that we've played the game for so long, there's a couple things that they need to fix, right? Like, they just need to be... Like, why'd my morale just drop 20%? I have no idea. I have literally no clue what caused that. Right? I completed a quest for HQ, I got staff points, and now it's like... I'm down 20%. Okay. Okay. But I would just like to know. I'll deal with it. Like, it's fine. But I would like to know. Okay, let's go... Man, I know I said we were going to go down here, but this is just once again, like, one of those things. I think we can speed up in the surgery ward, the operation time. I mean, that's pretty sick. Let's throw 4 in here. We're going to knock this out very fast. And then we'll go to pills. And you guys can all work daytime. We'll do... We're not going to do any alcohol. Maybe I should get some food going here. Looks like that could maybe be a bit better. Also, we'll just do a quick preference check. None of these guys have any preferences. We could go into their staff listing, obviously. We know that, but...
Sir, new patient arrived. Sir, engineers...
It's more involved than I want it to be currently. So we'll do these, the ones, go there. How much are you? You're great. Okay.
Sir, patient is cured. Sir, patient is cured.
Send soldiers to HQ again. Interesting. Are they trying to derail me here? Because, like, I'm trying to send people to the front lines. It's the exact same request. But, like, I'll do it. Because we want the hiring points. But I am going to get this up to... I'll get this to blue relatively quick, I think. Shorter rehab, slight increase in cost. All good for me. Ooh. Better take morale.
Sir, new patient arrived.
And I'm sure that some of you have figured out what these big morale drops come from. I just personally don't know what that is. Personally don't know. I'm going to put you on bandages instead of food.
Sir, patient is cured.
Morale. Slight cost increase there, but it's all good.
Sir.
Okay, so you're not going to make it. Let's give you guys a break. I'll bring in one of these guys early to their shift. Okay. Rehab is only working during daytime. It's fine. I'm sure there's some math that we could do to figure out if there's a better way. Okay, so they finished that up. Nice. Nothing else I can upgrade with these costs, so we'll put these guys in, make some food. Let's go here, and let's go here. So we're only making stuff during the day with the engineers. I do need to order some alcohol. I'll go ahead and do that.
Sir, engineers reached the pharmacy.
Okay, these guys are pooped. Super pooped.
Sir, engineer is on the way.
That's the technical term, of course. So, oxygen for this guy. Hey, we're getting some 3s here. Hell yeah. 3. Actually, we'll go down here. This guy needs another promotion. We'll just load this guy up as best we can. And then now, like, these guys are all pretty equally balanced, so it's nice.
Sir, patient is cured. Sir.
Okay, so that is tracking accurately, thankfully.
Sir.
Got some tired nurses here. Getting a little overloaded. Understandable. We'll take you out. I'll bring in a nurse from casualty clearing to help out during the day.
Sir, nurses are on the way.
Pharmacy, these guys. Let's just push it. Morale rises. So we're at 87%. Kenneth. I could get rid of Reckless, so I'm gonna do it.
New patient arrived.
Understood.
Sir,
We've got somebody in... Oh, we got a VIP. Okay. HQ is sending him. His state is not life-threatening as he was recovering in a nearby hospital. Due to the evacuation of the facility, however, we're forced to send him to you. Be obliged if you would perform a thorough checkup on him and allow him to return to health in your hospital. I mean... Yeah, he's fine. He's relatively cheap, but...
received a dispatch concerning...
Shorter rehab, lower chance for wounds. That's fine there. These guys are going to pass out. Let's put these guys in. I'll actually put one down here. Yep.
In by ambulance. Sir, a message for you.
Alcohol
just
should
arrived.
arrive soon. 6:39 p.m. Grateful for the chance you and Colonel McFinnigan are giving me. I will not fail and will take revenge for my brothers. I will do my best not to die. James Ryan. Nothing changes. Okay. Great. Sick update, bro. Sick update. Shorter rehab. Probably should do decreased costs because we're getting a little low in the medicine department. How's this? Yeah, the trenches are freaking packed, eh? All right, we're gonna go and I'm filling the slots. I'm going there as much as I can. So it is what it is. Extreme exhaustion there.
Sir, medics are on the way.
I suppose I could
Operation was successful.
research another slot there. What should we research actually? Do we go into the rehab speed? I think so. In terms of
We lost the
personnel, oh, we lost somebody. I have to actually expand our facilities in order to accommodate any more. So, actually, like nurses, maybe? Yeah. How much is it to expand the nursing housing? 8. So I can either go to faster rehab, or I can increase the amount of nurses. Maybe it's better to go nurses, because that'll give us longer term flexibility, let's say. I'll send the ones to HQ, because we just need to complete that as
Sir,
well.
operation was successful. Sir, operation was successful.
Humanitarian meter is very solid. Life and death meter, slightly less solid than HQ would probably like it to be. I hope you guys don't mind that I'm not reading off every option that pops in here, because they're all very similar when we get those simplifications.
Sir, new patient.
And I think
arrived.
you guys kind of understand the methodology that I have for how I'm deciding those, so we don't need to get too deep in the weeds here. Amputation there. Good for 6. Okay.
Was successful.
Okay. Still not blue. Shorter op there, nice.
Sir, operation was successful.
How's this going? 12 left in the trenches, okay.
Sir, operation was successful.
It does look like the ADS guys also manage bringing them to the casualty clearing. Two days, 2 on days, 1 at nights. That's okay for right now. Normal procedure there. 2s, 1s. If somebody's done the math, I'd be curious to know if, like, does it actually make sense to have 3 nurses in here at one time
Sir,
for rehab
operation
speed
was successful.
and 0% at night? I actually don't know now that I'm thinking about it. Let's check in the day what that speed is. Because, like, I don't think it's going to be 200%,
Sir, operation was successful.
which means it's probably better. It's probably going to be better to have people working there both times. I don't know. Let's go pills. Let's go here. So I need 8. See, like, what
Sir,
is
engineer
this?
reached the pharmacy.
What is that drop from? I have no idea. I feel like, am I dumb here? Like, am I missing something just, like, so insanely obvious? It's possible. It's entirely possible. Look at that. Okay, leading the evacuation. The villagers protest at first, but then start to cooperate. A part of their possessions is better than none of them. Scout commander looks at his watch. They have little chance of beating the deadline, but now he can only hope that the evacuation forces will wait for them in case they're late. Deadline is long past. Even the scouts and villagers make it to the first evacuation point. The clearing's empty, marked with tire tracks and broken carts on the side, many full of abandoned possessions. The scout commander looks at the villagers and then checks his watch. He creates a plan. If nothing unexpected happens, they could make it to the second evacuation site. They'll need to hurry, but they could reach it in time. Okay. So let's get them going.
Sir,
I'm also wondering, like, if there's not enough missions here for multiple teams, like, that could be a problem, but at the same time,
medics are on the way.
maybe it's possible that
Sir,
it'll
medics are on the way.
proc more missions when you have more scouts. Right? Okay, so we're gonna check our nursing influence here. I think this is gonna answer our question. Okay, so they're gonna start coming to work.
Nurses are on the way.
We're at strong now. That's beautiful.
Sir, nurses reached the hospital.
Look, okay, so it's at 194%.
Nurses reached the casualty.
So that's actually, that is much higher than I thought. But what if I take one person off? Whoa. Drops to 91%. Okay. So the way I think about this is we have 2 people working in there at 91%. If I drop to 1, it's going to be much lower than that. So the night shift, if they had just 1 person, would be very low. I think at least without a further deep dive, that feels like the way it has to go. I like how she walked all the way back. I was like, oh, frick, I'm actually not off work. Brutal. Good there. Oxygen.
Sir, patient is cured.
Okay, so it's 8, right? No, yep. Okay.
Sir, new patient arrived.
We have no alcohol. I'm not going to spend any on yeah. We'll start making some. Okay. Work daytime only, daytime only. All right. We'll start making a bit of alcohol because I want to save my requisitions. And we have a ton of production, so it's kind of like we should try to use some of that up.
Sir, patient is cured.
Jared. All right.
Sir, engineers reached the engineering depot.
Sir, may I inform you that I left a personal recommendation note with one of the patients.
Okay. Morale rises. They want surgical supplies. 40 of them. Interesting. I have 5 minutes to make that happen. Exceptional soldier and drill sergeant who has trained countless soldiers, and many of them still look up to him. I worked with him for many years, can say that his absence from the trenches will surely have a great negative effect on our soldiers' morale, sorry, and their will to fight. Okay, so he wants to go back to the trenches. That's fair. I'm not gonna do that
Recently brought to the casualty clearing
yet.
station.
I'm gonna fulfill this HQ request, which will absolutely drain our bandages. But we can get it done in time, I'm pretty sure. Morale rises.
Sir, patient
37.
is cured.
38, 39.
Patient is cured.
Boom. Okay, I'll send the supplies. That's some requisitions. Then, oh god. Then I'll queue this up. Thankfully, everyone's stable. Oh, these are nice, man. Okay, I take back what I said, because clearly we are getting a lot of really good ones here. Now, we have no alcohol. These guys are tired here. Let's push them a bit longer. I think we make the surgical supplies pretty fast. Is there another way to add a space for surgical supplies here? Where is that? Huh. Pharmacy production speed. Huh. I thought there was a way. Wait. So if we look in here. Oh, yeah, it's max. I actually have 4 slots. What am I talking about? Let's do this. I'm going to do this. We'll make 5.3 per hour. I think that'll get us through. I'm not going to order some. I'm going to start the housing production for the nurses. And we will take this out of food and chemicals. Okay.
Sir, new patient arrived. Engineers reached the
Ooh, damn. Yep. Sorry, guys. I was pushing you a little bit hard there, I suppose. Switch this to have coverage on both.
Sir, medics are on the way.
This is gonna look a little dire for a second. For 5, I'm gonna deny. Shorter rehab. Push those guys a bit. I'd also like to see varying degrees of this, so I can know, like, how close to collapsing they are at a glance. We've saved... Man, we've had a lot. Oh, God. Okay. Not gonna make it.
Sir, engineer is on the way.
Got a tired nurse here. Exhausted. We'll see if you can make that. Edwin is in serious condition. Try to bump that up. I do need to have 5 people in the pharmacy making stuff, though. I realize it's a bad look. Let's take the morale increase.
Sir, operation was successful. Sir, patient is cured. Sir?
Okay, extreme exhaustion. That I will address. You can come back to work early. You're resting, that's fine. These guys can go back in. Advanced dressing. Casualty clearing. Get decent coverage for both.
Sir, medics are on the way.
Oh, this area is actually fine now. Let's switch this back to 12 hours. We'll have minor coverage on both.
Sir, patient is cured.
Extreme exhaustion. Chill out. Keep up the bandage production.
Sir, engineer is on the way.
Alright, Edith. Boulet. Morale slightly increases? Yeah. Can't click on the pharmacy. There we go. I'm gonna run this 24 hours right now. You're gonna be off work in an hour. You're gonna be off work in an hour. So are you. Okay. So let's swap out the exhausted guys. We'll bring them in. You can go help build. I guess I could order alcohol with these 2 extra forms that I have. Let's put you on pills, actually. Another
Sir,
big fight
medics
coming
are on
here
the way.
in red.
Sir, patient is cured. Sir, new patient arrived.
Shorter ops. Exhausted, exhausted. I mean, yeah, who's not? All right, that's all. That's what I'm saying. Who's not exhausted?
Sir, engineer is on the way.
That's kind of the whole point.
Sir, operation was successful.
Okay, nurse room's done. I can now hire 2 nurses.
Sir, new patient arrived.
They're the backbone of the entire operation, I'm convinced. Slight increase in cost. Oh boy. Okay, this is actually all chemical ward stuff. So let's go him, here, 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 here. Oxygen, oxygen. Actually, we'll put these down here. 1 each. Thankfully, that wasn't the surgery
Sir,
ward.
new patient arrived.
A lot of red in that bar down there, guys. It's kind of stressing me a little bit. That's a big cost increase, but gotta be prepared for those mega morale drops. Understood. Just normal procedure there. Unsuccessful or energy. Which doctor is this? These guys are pretty busy right now, so let's go to this one. Keep his energy usage managed. Shorter rehab. When do my nurses get in? 1:53 a.m. Almost ready.
Sir, operation was successful. Sir,
She can't even get out how
Operation
successful the
successful.
operations are. Less resources making medicine supplies. Yep. Okay, but these are getting dangerously low here.
sir,
More alcohol. There's my nurses.
Sir, operation was successful.
Jacob, I'm trying to promote you. Let's remove Flirty. That's good. All right. So now we're going to check our daytime rehab stuff. It's going to be insane. Looks like our night shift there is a little bit intense for one. It's fair. Let's see if she can make it. Engineers now. Let's go here. Let's go here. And maybe just a little bit of food.
Sir, engineers reached the pharmacy.
Wow. VIP needs to go back out. I remember that. We have a lot of requisitions coming in. I feel like I can afford to send some to the front line. That's already green now, so that's huge.
Sir, nurses are on the way.
Shorter rehab
Sir.
morale's up.
We lost this patient.
Promoting Lionel. What would I want to replace? Honestly, none of these. None of those stand out as clear replacements. How's that nurse doing? Oh, still just exhausted.
Sir, nurses reached the hospital.
Could be worse.
Sir, operation was
Okay,
successful.
second evac site now. Just barely meeting the deadline. Most of the trucks have already left. The French forces did not want to risk being bombarded. The evacuation site's now nearly in range of the artillery, and they could mistake the evacuation for a military operation. It quickly turns out that even if most of the villagers' possessions were to be abandoned, there would still not be enough room for almost 30 villagers. French officer tells the scouts the remaining villagers must make the journey on their own, but the commander knows that most of them have no way of surviving that long of a journey. He looks at the villagers. There are simply too many elderly and children to load them into the trucks, so we have a choice here. Hospital takes in 30 injured. HQ will provide 10 requisition for finishing the mission, and morale goes up. But I mean, that is not great. Hospital takes in 15, we'll get 4. Or lose 15 food, and we'll get 2. Jeez. Here's the thing. I have a lot of requisitions coming in right now. 30 injuries? Like, we just think about, we have no medical supplies right now. We're running at an all-time low. I'm gonna give some food and say, good luck. I hate to do it. But I do feel like that's the right call. It's not the cool call, but it's the right call. Okay. Shorter rehab. I guess here, like with the chemicals, I should just make more alcohol if we're sitting low there, because we don't even have the alcohol to make it, so. Go frontline there. I'm very curious to see our shift change. Extreme exhaustion? Okay. I gotcha.
Sir, nurses are on the way.
Let's go decrease cost. Am I running on 24 hours here? Sure am. Sure am.
Sir, engineer is on the way.
Okay, alcohol's in. So let's go spend it. It's so hard to make a huge surplus in this game, I find. At least the way that the approach that I've been taking
Operation was successful.
has made it slightly more challenging to do that. I feel like when the nurses come in, this might update, but we'll see. Morale. Oh, we were probably at max. That was probably not ideal. Okay, here come the nurses. 254%. Didn't change this, but that's fine. I only said that because I think last time I brought them in, I feel like it made that jump. Extreme exhaustion. Bye. Actually, let's switch down to here. And I might need to switch into food a bit.
Sir, engineers
But also, with all these requisitions coming in, I could probably afford to just order some. We could Uber it. These guys have nothing to bring home, so let's go to this lone farm.
Scouts unit has started a new mission. Sir, patient is cured.
250%, hell yeah.
Sir, patient is cured. Sir, patient is...
We'll swap these, sure.
Engineer is on the way.
You know what? Let's just run it all 24 hours with the engineers right now.
Patient is cured.
That's a nice one. That's a great one. We'll go up into well rested here.
Sir, patient is cured.
So now let's say, okay, Zoe, I'll put you on days, right? This drops to 185.
Sir, doctor is starting.
Yeah, I think this is better.
Sir?
Kira, let's go back here on nights. Just do a quick preference check. Third shift on 8 hours. I'm starting to wonder, like, I mean, I'll get there.
Sir, patient is cured.
Like, I could get there. It's just, is that our big value now? I mean, it would just be nice. It'd be less annoying for me, basically. That's the thing. I'm gonna decrease rest time needed. They're gonna love that. They're gonna love that.
The construction site. Sir, engineer is on the way.
Okay.
Sir, patient is cured.
Guys, we're clear there. I bet the cemetery is not clear, though. I'm willing to bet money. Yeah. I wonder, like... It's possible that we're getting morale drops from that, I guess. Let's put all of these guys in here for a second. Let's just run them 24 hours at the cemetery. Just try and get this job done.
News of Sergeant Callahan's recovery reached the trenches, and many of the soldiers seem to be gaining a new will to fight.
Okay, so that's probably a big morale boost, but whatever. We're already maxed. This is nice. We're in a decent spot here.
Engineer is on the way.
So let's check this out.
Sir, engineer.
Look at all these medic teams. Boom, boom, boom.
Sir, medics reach the cemetery.
So many bodies. Yeah, tell me about it. Tell me about it. We cleared that entire rehab.
Dispatch.
That's awesome. So now we can put these guys over here. I think you were probably just working, but whatever.
From HQ.
Heyo! Informing about mine and HQ satisfaction regarding your handling of the matter of Lieutenant C.S. Lewis. That's an author, right? They have a lot of little references in here, I'm noticing. As a token of gratitude, we decided to divert some resources to your hospital. 10 requisitions, 2 hiring points. Ba-boom. Ba-boom. Let's fill out our nursing squad. And let's bring in some alcohol with the nurses. And I'll stock up on some food rations because we're rolling in dough currently. Might even grab some of these. That's maybe a bit aggressive. Nah, I don't know. It feels just like a big waste. Yeah. Okay. That next delivery is going to be sick. I guess just nothing happening here until this fight. Like, literally.
Nurses reach the hospital.
Like, we're almost too efficient.
Sir, nurses reach the casualty clearing station.
Still can't bury enough people. That's the problem.
Sir, nurses are on the way.
Alright. We will get a delivery of people here
Sir,
in the morning.
nurses reach the hospital.
I wonder if we're losing morale at shift changes based on perhaps how exhausted people are. That could be something. If that was the case, I would just like to know it, you know? Let's just get this. Let's just get the cemetery under control while we have the downtime. Decrease cost and shorter operation.
Sir, medics are...
I need my night shift there.
Sir,
Put them both on nights for now.
Sir, medics reach the cemetery.
Okay, serious. This guy I'm gonna deny. It's expensive. We'll oxygen that. You're good. You're lucky. You're good. You're good. Okay. I just feel like I'm not making a dent in these numbers. Like.
Sir, new patient arrived. Sir, operation was successful.
Okay, a lone farm. Woman's sister was supposed to live with her husband and a 10-year-old daughter. The house on the farm's partially destroyed, probably bombed by enemy aircraft or artillery. Also signs of fire and explosions. The upper floor is completely ruined, and the bottom appears to be stable enough for the scouts to enter. A search of the house revealed a horrible sight. 2 adult bodies, burned beyond recognition, were buried below the rubble. We're definitely going to search the farm because I bet you we find a daughter. Further search reveals tracks in the barn. They appear to belong to a child and a horse. Examining the tracks, they quickly conclude the child must have mounted the horse and fled to a nearby village. Damn.
Sir, medics reached the
I'm
cemetery.
impressed.
Sir, Scouts unit have started a new mission.
I am impressed.
Sir, medics are on the way.
Ooh, somebody's critical here. Get in there. Decreased cost.
Sir, operation
Morale's
successful.
rising. One thing I do really like, design choice that they've made
Sir,
here,
medics
is
reached the cemetery.
the progress towards rehab, even if they're sitting in pending, still happens.
Sir, operation
And you
was
could just
successful.
let them sit there, and then when they're ready, decide where they go, and you get immediate rewards, which is kind of sick. All right. Now, do I go into... production speed here? It's pretty good. I think our hiring points now should probably be saved for doctors. We could also just do this stuff, right? Decreases operation difficulty. Yeah, let's just make sure all our top line stuff is like ready. Or patient rehab. We said we were gonna do that. Let's do that. Let's stick to the freaking plan. But the plan does change every 10 seconds. We know that. We know that. Here we go. Ooh. Following the horse tracks, the scouts quickly find the body of a horse. Animal had a broken leg and torn underbelly. Must have tripped on a protruding root during the frantic gallop and tumbled to the ground, throwing off its rider. Further investigation revealed traces of a small figure clawing away from the horse's body. Following them, the scouts find an unconscious little girl under a nearby shrub. She was a little bruised and her face bore marks of tears and exhaustion, but otherwise she appeared to be unharmed. She must have been through hell. Take the girl to the hospital and her aunt. Oh, take the girl to the hospital to her aunt. What? Okay, whatever. Little Dorothy achievement popped. Find the missing girl. Did you see there was a little dog in the trench there? We'll let this one run because I'm gonna wrap it up after this. I love these games where I just feel like no time has passed and it's like been almost an hour. I'm like, whoa, I love this stuff. I love it, especially when you start to understand it, right? And this makes me really want to go and play Frostpunk. This makes me really want to play it. And I know there's a lot of like DLCs and stuff that have happened with that. Oh my god, wait. I have 2 scout teams. I forgot I actually do have 2 scout teams. That's funny. There's probably a lot of people saying, hey man, you actually have 2 scout teams. Add a dog to this one. I could add a scout, but I can't afford it. So this is fine for now. But, like, that answers my question, right? I have 2 scouts now, but for what? I don't have enough stuff to do, so... yeah, whatever. Now we know we have them, and we can sort this out. 2 Ainsworths. Very weird. Okay, we're gonna take a break, guys. Wish me luck. We'll see you when we come back. We're making progress on all the things. So we basically did 3 days. So in a few days, this series should be wrapped up, complete, finito. Wish me luck. Bye for now.